Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Happy Tuesday. This is our gathering spot, Great and Grand Rising, and welcome to your daily antiviral Living Beyond the Virus message. This is day 15. This morning I want to welcome every city, every state, every country represented in this thread. And if you're new to this gathering, welcome. I have noticed how people come into the space, how we gather here, and they say good morning or good rising, and they shout out their hometown. And I am so honored to welcome us all to this place each day as we move through this global health challenge. This is where we come together, where we gather together each morning just to receive a little inspiration, an affirmation, a few health tips, things for us to consider, something for us to do, something for the children to do. I found this yesterday about the power of gathering, so I want to share with you what I found, right? It said, and when the storm came, the people gathered. They prayed, they sang, they danced. The people gathered, and then the healing came. And then the healing came. And so we begin. If my face looks different, I'll tell you why in a little bit. Now, we inhale and exhale approximately 20,000 times a day, using 10 different muscles. Now, thoughts and emotions are closely linked to breath. And conscious breathing has a powerful effect on our mind, body, and spirit. Breath lessens stress, and breath helps to fight depression. Breath improves our sleeping patterns. Breath influences our overall well-being. And most important, breath supports immune functions. And those are required for a rapid recovery from any illness. And I always say that breath is a gift of love and grace that fills us with life. Yeah? So together, let us breathe. Come on. Long, deep inhale through the nose, and a slow, complete exhale through the nose. Come on, breathe. And as we breathe together, let us set an intention to defy anything and everything that challenges our right and capacity to breathe fully and freely. You know what I'm talking about. Now, today I'd like to share a breathing technique with you. It's called Meridian clearing breath. And it's a technique that can be used to release or clear toxic thoughts and emotions. And we're going to use this technique later in this broadcast. So I want to show you how it works, okay? You've got to hold your spine erect. So that means make sure that your back is straight and that your shoulders are relaxed and that your head is perfectly centered. And you're going to inhale through your nose while turning your head as far to the right as possible. Let me show you what that looks like. All right. Okay, so you're going to inhale through your nose while turning your head. Okay, so as you turn your head as far to the right as possible, inhale. When you get as far as you can, through your mouth, you want to begin to exhale and go all the way over to the left on the exhale and then back to the center. Again, you're going to inhale your head to the right. On the exhale through your mouth, you want to turn your head all the way to the center, to the left, and then back to center. So this is what it would look like. Inhale. Exhale. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Back to center. All right? I want us to have that breath because we're going to use that breath later in this broadcast. All right? Slow inhale all the way across, exhale, and then back to center. That's called the Meridian clearing breath. And what it does is it clears all the energy around you. And that means that that energy won't be settled in your body or coming into you, because we've been talking, and energy is so very, very important. All right? So I want you to hold on to that breath. Remember, inhale and exhale and back to center. And we'll use that breath to clear ourselves in a little bit. But from now, let's take an inhale and exhale, and let us send light, love, and energy this morning to the UPS drivers, the FedEx drivers, the mail carriers, the grocery clerks, the Instacart drivers who are delivering packages and mail and groceries. Let's send light to the trash collectors. Let's remember when we see them to be kind and pleasant to them. Let's remember to send them blessings. Let every person who's on this thread surround them, these men, these women, these mothers, these fathers, the drivers, the warehouse workers. Let us surround them with healing white light. They are serving us, leaving their families to serve us. And we call in the violet transmuting flame of energy into every truck, every grocery store, every supermarket, every post office, every warehouse, every place that these blessed souls work. Join me in placing your hand over your heart, and you can repeat these words silently or aloud, with the intention that they'll go out to every person in every location, regardless of whether they know us or not. Let every person in this thread and every person that we're sending out to receive the intention of these words. May you be safe. May you know good health and remain healthy. May you have strength, endurance, and courage. May you know peace. And we breathe. Our inspirational reading today comes from A Course in Miracles, lesson 106, which says, "Let me be still and listen to the truth." And lesson 107, which says, "Truth will correct all errors in my mind." Here's lesson 106. If you will lay aside the ego's voice, however loudly it may seem to call, if you will not accept its petty gifts that give you nothing you really want, if you will listen and with an open mind that has not told you what your salvation is, then you will hear the mighty voice of truth, quiet in power, strong in stillness, complete in its messages. Be still and listen to the truth. Be not afraid today to circumvent the voices of the world. Walk lightly past their meaningless persuasion. Hear them not. Be still today and listen to the truth. Go past all things which do not speak of Him who holds your happiness in His hand, held out to you in welcome and in love. Lesson 107. Truth will correct all errors in my mind. What can correct illusions but the truth? And what are errors but illusions that remain unrecognized for what they are? Where truth has entered, errors disappear. They merely vanish, leaving not a trace by which to be remembered. They are gone. Without belief, they have no light. And so they disappear into the nothingness, returning from whence they came. When truth has come, it does not stay a while to disappear or change into something else. It does not shift and alter its form, nor come and go and come again. It stays exactly as it was, to be depended on in every need and trusted with a perfect trust in all seeming difficulties, and doubts that the appearances of the world are real. They will merely blow away when truth corrects the errors in your mind. Truth does not come and go, nor shift, nor change in its appearance now. and then in that, evading capture or escaping your grasp. Truth does not hide. It stands open in the light. It is obvious and accessible. It is impossible that anyone could truly seek it and would not succeed. Today belongs to the truth. Give truth its due, and it will give you yours. You were not meant to suffer and die. Your Father wills these illusions be gone. Let truth correct them all. Now consider this affirmation and repeat it as often as you can throughout the day, okay? There is no will but the Creator's will. I am at peace. Nothing can disturb me. My will and the Creator's will are one. The Creator's will for me is peace. I want to say that again because we're talking the truth today. I am at peace. Nothing can disturb me. My will and the Creator's will are one. The Creator's will for me is peace. Whew, and we breathe. Listen, today I'm going to speak slowly, which means I may take a little longer than usual, so please forgive me, because today is a teaching day. So you may want to have a paper and some pencils so you can, or some paper and a pencil so you can write down some of the things. I am calling today Truth Telling Tuesday. That's why I didn't put any makeup on today. I'm coming to you with my true face, my bushy eyebrows, my dark lips, okay? No eyelashes, no eyeliner, no blush. I'm coming to you with my true face today. Because today, I want us to look at some hard truths. I want to offer us some difficult truths to consider. And I will do my best to support us through it, to get us through it, so that we can stay grounded and centered and focused on the truth of who we are as we move through this difficult next few weeks or month. This is Truth Telling Tuesday. And I want to say up front that this is not my truth or something that I'm making up. It's a truth that we are all living and experiencing. Our readings today say it all. Let me be still and listen to the truth. And truth will correct all errors in my mind, okay? So that's where we're going. That is important because I think for a long time we may have ignored or denied or avoided the truth until today. And let me also say that this is not going to be easy, but it is necessary. And it doesn't have to be hard to hear it or accept it. It all depends on the illusion in your mind and your commitment to fear or fearlessness. I read a quote that said, there are 3 things that cannot be hidden for long: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Well, since this is Truth Telling Tuesday, and there are some truths we want to consider, and we are going to use our breath to heal ourselves and move through it. Now, yesterday we were told that the stay-home order will be in effect until April 30th, possibly longer, yeah? And we learned that most schools around the country will not reopen for this school year. Some of us knew that. And we heard and continue to hear about the rising number of deaths caused by the corona. These are truths, and they're pointing to another grander truth. Life as we knew it may be over. And we breathe. Come on. Holding the spine erect. Inhale to the right and exhale, because life as we knew it may be over. Just sit in that for a minute. Just sit. Yeah. Life as we knew it may be over. I invite you just to sit in that possibility and notice where you feel it in your body. Just be aware. What do you feel? And where do you feel it? In your throat, in your chest, in your belly? And what do you feel? Is it a tightness? Is it tension? Is it warm? Is it cold? Is it numb? Just be aware. Don't run from it. Don't deny it. Just be aware and breathe. Life as we knew it may be over. And notice what thoughts are attached to that moment, to what you're feeling. And if you're so inclined, you can put your thoughts and feeling in the thread. I feel blank in my blank. Life as we knew it may be over. I think blank, and that makes me feel blank. Nothing to do. Just be aware. Identify the thought. Identify the feeling. And in a moment, we'll clear it and release it. Okay? Here's the truth. People are out of work. Tomorrow rents are due, mortgages are due, bills are due. And even if we get the money from the stimulus package, many people need funds. They need money now. Money to pay rent, money to buy food, money to sustain themselves and their families until the stimulus money is released. People are losing loved ones. This is a truth, a hard, cold truth that we are all facing. Life as we knew it may be over, and people don't have what they need from day to day. Breathe. Come on, just be aware. Where do you feel it in your body? And what do you feel? Again, don't run from it. Don't deny it. Just be aware. We will release it. Just hang in there. Just hang in. Just identify it. You see, the truth is we feel it, we think about it, but often we deny it. I invite you to write it out in the thread or on a piece of paper. It's not necessary to deny the truth of your feelings in an attempt to be positive. People think they got to be positive all the time. No, you have to feel. You can have a negative thought or emotion, a difficult, challenging, frightening thought or emotion without being overwhelmed by it, even if it creates a physical experience in your body. And as we face the truth and give ourselves permission to embrace it, to face it, we can clear it. Now listen, if this feels like it's too much for you, you can stop. You can stop. You can turn away from this page, or you can just continue to write it out. I feel blank in my blank. But I invite you, if you stay, just please do the breath, and we will clear it. Yesterday, we worked with the power of I am. I am is the divine and creative energy. And in the same way you can use your I am to create and manifest, you can use that same energy to clear and release. Okay? I have a process I want to share with you. If you can tap into the location in your body where you are aware of a sensation of feeling, I invite you to just focus there. Is it in your shoulders, your chest, your back? Tap into that and breathe. Identify the thought or the feeling in that place. Just focus in and breathe. And this is what we're going to do. When you get to that place, identify it. And on the inhale, this is the thought. On the inhale, I am choosing to release this. And on the exhale, I am releasing it now. Okay? Identify the thought. Identify the feeling. On the inhale, think this thought. I am choosing to release this fear. I am releasing it now. Okay? Let's do that. I am choosing, you're thinking and inhaling. Inhale. I'll say the words, you do the breath. On the inhale, I am choosing to release this anxiety. I am releasing it now to the center. Inhale. I am choosing to release the thought that I am releasing it now. Hold your body steady to the front. I am choosing to release this, whatever it is, I am releasing it now. Slow down. Inhale. I'll say the words, you do the breath. I am choosing to release this hysteria, fear, conflict, whatever it is. I am releasing it now. You're cutting across all the energy meridians of your body, okay? I am choosing to release this sadness in my stomach. I am releasing it now. Okay, you breathe, I'll talk. I am choosing to release this unhappiness. I am releasing it now, okay? I am choosing to release the thoughts that create anxiety. I am releasing it now, okay? I am choosing to release the fear I have for my family. I am releasing it now. Come on. I am choosing to release tension, stress, tightness. I am releasing it now. All right? Slow down, breathe. All right. I feel a little tightness in my chest. I'm saddened for a friend who lost a cousin. Here we go. I'm choosing to release this tightness in my chest. I am releasing it now. Back to center. Body straight, shoulders down, spine erect. I'm choosing to release anger, disappointment, sadness. I am releasing it now. Center. I'm choosing to release the fear anywhere in my body. I am releasing it now. Yeah. Just write it out. Yes. I'm choosing to release the pain that attacks my body. I am releasing it now. I'm choosing to release stress, worry about my family and friends. I am releasing it now. Slow down, take a breath, long, deep inhale, and exhale. Slow down. You don't want to overwhelm yourself. Be sure your inhale is long, slow, and complete, okay? It would be like this. When you come back to center, the exhale should be gone. Inhale. Exhale all the way to the left. Stay there until all the breath is out, and then come back to center so that you don't bring the energy back to your center. This is scientific, okay? Inhale, cross the meridians, cross the right side, exhale to the left side, connecting with spirit, and then back to center, all right? I'm choosing to release stress, anxiety. I'm releasing it now. That's a clearing breath. Because as we face these truths, we're going to get feelings. And we do this breath and this movement to cut through the energy of the meridians all around our body so that we don't become overwhelmed by it. Here's another truth that we may want to consider. The dolphins have been seen in Italy for the first time in years. The smog in LA is lifting. Crime is down in several high crime areas. Here's the truth. There is some good unfolding during the absence of human beings doing their everyday thing. What if we're being called into stillness and quiet to reconsider how we are living, how we are indulging, and in some cases, squandering natural resources, how we are polluting and destroying the earth? What if this global health crisis was the only way that we could be called higher and taken lower in order to reset how we live? No blame, no judgment, just a truthful possibility that we had to get still and be shut down in order for the earth to be cleansed. And as horrible as it feels, as painful as it looks, it was necessary because we haven't been good to the earth. Come on, breathe. And what if, that's it. Let me ask you this. Here's the truth. What are we really afraid of? Are we afraid of dying? Are we afraid of that we won't get back to our normal living, normal rushing, normal meanness, normal greed, normal excess, normal living paycheck to paycheck, struggling, normal division and againstness, normal anger, normal toxic relationships? What is it that we're really afraid of? Are we afraid, or is it that we just don't like being in control? What is the truth? What is the truth? And what if we need to spend more time with our children? We know that the educational system is failing, yet we keep our children in school. What if we need more time at home to read, to pray, to connect with family, to work out family difficulties? Why are we having so much trouble being home with our children, spending time alone or with family? What is the truth? This is Truth Telling Tuesday. And no matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like, no matter what we think is supposed to be, whether or not we want it this way, there is something bigger than we know going on. Here's the truth. We are not victims. We are participants. This is not happening to us. It is happening, and we get to choose what to think and feel about it. Listen, Dr. Maya Angelou once said, there is a world of difference between truths and facts, and often facts obscure the truth. There is a virus. That is a fact. People are dying. That is a fact. Things are changing. That is a fact. We don't like what is going on and what it looks like. That is a fact. We are not in control of what happens or when it happens. That is the truth. So on this Truth Telling Tuesday, I invite and encourage you to tell yourself some truth today. Look at yourself. Look at your life. Look at your responses and reactions to what we are experiencing, and tell yourself the truth. What is the truth that you would rather not see or know or face? What is the truth that you've been avoiding? Write it down. Identify the sensation in your body. Identify the thought attached to it, and then use the breath to clear it. Don't analyze it. Don't go into therapy. Clear it from your energy field. On this Truth Telling Tuesday, you may want to get still and listen to the truth, because truth is the only thing that can and will set you free. A freedom beyond staying in the house. A freedom we're going to need when this thing is over. The Buddha once said that there are only two mistakes people can make on the road to truth. The first is not going all the way. The second, not getting started. Truth Telling Tuesday. You want to look, and we breathe. Listen, for the children today, with the news that we received yesterday, I want to encourage you to get the Tapping app and to tap with them about their feelings, their truth. We're going to put the link in the app. You can get instructions. You can learn how to do it. Get the children to talk about how they feel about not going back to school. Get them to talk about how they feel about being confined to the house. Get the truth about where they are. Talk to the children. And please, please, parents, I encourage you to just listen and give them permission to tell their truth. And you can share the breath with them, okay? For the big people, spring is upon us, okay? So I want to encourage you to drink a spring tonic for your circulation, and that's ginger and lemon. You can steep a little ginger, squeeze a lemon in it in some water, and drink it every morning, 6 to 8 ounces. And if you don't have ginger, you can use lemon with a little cayenne pepper, and that'll get your everything flowing. I don't know why people are calling me, okay? Listen, also continue with your star anise and your elderberry tea. Now, I have a gift to give away today, okay? It is a I Am Love Shelter Survivor Kit. It's offered by Beauty Everywhere, and that's the same group of people that created the Awakening app. And they want to give a kit. It includes a I Am Love journal, okay? It includes your I Am Love jewelry. There's a bracelet in here somewhere. I can't see it right now. And it includes a beautiful, beautiful essential oil called Love Oil. It includes some love cards that you can give away, yeah? And your journal has a pen. You know, if you can't get out, because we can't get out. We've been shut down in Maryland. Here's the I Am jewelry. It's a bracelet and a ring with the symbol of love on it. And Beauty Everywhere has given me 5 of these to give away. So I'm going to give one away every day. I love when you open the box, it says, "Hello, beautiful." Yeah, so I'm going to give one away every day for the next 5 days. I've got a name. Let me get it. My team sent it to me. Now, if you'd like to purchase your own because you didn't win one, I'm going to put the name, excuse my shoulder. I'm sorry, I forget I was on camera. You know, I'm just technically a hot mess, all right? In my true face today. Yeah. Let me see who my winner is today. It is, listen, people won the Masterpiece Kit last week. We need to hear from you so that we can send you your kit, all right? If you don't want it, I'll just re-gift it to somebody else, all right? I'll re-gift it. But here today, my winner is Shakura Ogletree. Shakura, Shakura, Ogletree, all right? And if I don't hear from you, Shakura. You think with a name like Iyanla, I know how to pronounce people's names, right? Shakura, if I don't hear from you within 4 hours, then I'm going to give it to Serena Baldwin Dunnigan. All right? You got 24 hours, Shakura, to call me and get your love kit. And if you didn't win it today and you want one, we'll put the link in the thread and beauty. And when you buy a kit, if you put more love there in the promo code, Beauty Everywhere will donate 10% of all proceeds to, let me see, what's the name of the place? Direct Relief Foundation. And Direct Relief Foundation is buying gloves and masks and isolation gowns for healthcare organizations in the areas hardest hit by the corona, all right? So although we are concerned about money and changes to our normal, we can still support the efforts of those on the front line, and that's what's going to happen if you get a More Love Kit. Remember that as you give, you receive. And listen, if you've got a friend or a family member who has a birthday coming up, send them a More Love Kit, all right? It's not that expensive. And then you can send them some love since you can't touch them or see them. Again, we'll put the link in the thread, and my winner is Shakura Ogletree. You got 24 hours. If I don't hear from you, Serena Baldwin Dunnigan. Now, yesterday I told you about the global meditation to anchor healing energy on the planet that will take place on Saturday, April 4th at 10:45 Eastern Standard Time. And they're calling for 1 million people around the world to participate. We're being asked to come together in consciousness for 20 minutes to raise and intensify the healing energy on the planet and to balance and calm the planet. And there's a specific process that we're being asked to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a series of Zoom calls so that I can share with you what the process is so that on Saturday, 10:45 p.m., we can tap into the worldwide energy and meditate. So I'm setting those up now. By tomorrow or Thursday, I'll put the link in the thread and give you the number. I can only do 100 people at a time, so I'm going to set it up so that people can tap in, okay? All righty. So, for our closing prayer today, I'm reading from Every Day I Pray, a book I wrote many, many years ago. And this is an affirmative prayer. Affirmative prayer means it's a declaration. And this prayer is, I'm willing to change. Precious Lord, I am willing to change. I'm willing to change my mind. I'm willing to change my heart. I am willing to change the perception of myself and the world around me. I am willing to change what I do and how I do it. I am willing to change, to be changed, and to see the miraculous change that change brings. I know that of myself I can do nothing. Therefore, I am willing to allow the Holy Spirit to heal and change me at the soul level, that I may be all that God created me to be. I am willing to be transformed, to have my true mind restored, to have my heart renewed according to God's perfect plan. Now I ask, I allow, God becomes, and so it is. That is our prayer for today. I am willing to change. So let us be still and listen to the truth, knowing that truth will correct all errors in our mind. Deep bow to us. Deep bow to us all. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Don't forget the breath. I'll see you tomorrow.